you think?
We don't know.
Windsor?
BC. But they be running out of food. That's my kid.
Oh, running out of food isn't any good. Well, let me tell you. Do y'all have milk in your school?
Yes.
And do you always have a vegetable?
Yes.
And you always have a meat?
Yes.
Well, one of the things we debate is to make sure that y'all have a balanced nutritional meal. So I can tell you, whether you like the way it tastes or not, it's always going to be the same. You're going to have vegetables, you're going to have meat, and we're going to try to diminish the candy. Do y'all have Coke machines in your school?
No. Yes.
Well, that was one of...
It's diet. And we have vitamin water, stuff like that.
Well, what's better for you, vitamin water or, you know, like milkshakes?
I drink vitamin water, but this is like $1.25.
What do they do with that money?
Who knows? Tell us.
How many of y'all are in the band?
Woo!
Okay, any of y'all play the tuba?
No, and it doesn't want.
How much does a tuba cost? I happen to know it's like $5,000 bucks.
Oh yeah, it is a lot.
Now you can get in the band and you can play the drums, you know, $50, $80, you got a set of drums. But if you want a tuba in your band, and you know you're walking in a parade, you want your band to really shine, you're going to have a tuba, right? But you can't afford it. So you know where they get the money? That $1.25 Coke. That's what they use that money for discretionary expenses. Because right now, teachers are being furloughed, there's a budget crunch, and they're trying to say, okay, how do we do this without affecting the quality of education? How do we keep these schools going? And that's one of the debates that's out there. The other thing we get involved with is policies that have to do with like computers. How many of y'all have ever looked at a computer and seen something you weren't supposed to be looking at? Or how many of y'all know somebody who saw something on a computer they weren't supposed to be looking at? What is the First Amendment? Freedom of speech, right? Okay, so if you're looking at pornography on the internet, what do you do about it? Is it illegal? Not illegal. What protects you? Well, now you can get, if you're on a computer, you can click on something you're not supposed to be looking at, right? Should we outlaw that? Freedom of speech. In this chamber and in that chamber, we debate that all the time. Freedom of speech and how much information should be out there, and pornography on the internet and pornography in movies and things like that. But it's something that we debate. What else is there that he can do from BC, and if you're in a public school, you can't do it? Pray. Yeah. That's right. Now we have lots of debates about that. How many of you think you should be able to pray in school?
Well, they give us a moment of silence.
You get a moment of silence, and I know you pray, but I'm talking about as a class.
I don't think we do.
Well, tell us why.
Because not everybody has the same religion.
Yeah. Oh, they don't have the same. I think the moment of silence is good enough. Because the moment of silence, you get to do whatever.
If it was student-led, as opposed to a teacher-led, and you had a kid in there who's Jewish and one who's Christian and one who's Hindu, and you moved it around, what do you think about doing it that way?
No.